Si vis pacem para bellum. Si vis pacem para bellum. That's a common Latin phrase that we like to say in the SEAL teams. And it means if you want peace, prepare for war. Of all the brothers that I've operated with, we all desire peace so much so in our families, our communities, and our nation that we're willing to sacrifice our lives for it. But in order for us to sacrifice our lives, in order for us to fight for that peace, we need to be prepared for a bad day in the office. We need to be prepared for bullets flying by our head. We need to be prepared for war. And the same thing is true in life. If you want to live with peace, this coveted peace, this peaceful mindset, we all desire peace so much so that we have to be prepared for worst case scenario. In the SEAL teams, we say you have to prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. We have to make sure that we are prepared in life, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And the number one fear of Americans nowadays is of the unknown, the fear of the unknown. And why is the fear of the unknown gripping at times? Why is it so powerful? Because the future holds that power of the unknown. We don't know what's coming, and oftentimes we get fearful. Oftentimes we get overwhelmed. Oftentimes we get freaked out because we don't know what's coming. And when you look around the global environment right now, and you look around our nation, we're the most divided that we ever have been. I mean, you turn on the news, and there's another earthquake, there's another natural disaster, there's another war, there's more fighting. We live in a very tumultuous time. We live in a global environment where things are changing constantly. So if you want to be prepared, if you want to have that peace of mind, we must be prepared for what is to come. And I was prepared for Navy SEAL training, the hardest military training in the world. I was prepared. I was doing thousands of push-ups and sit-ups every week. I was doing hundreds of pull-ups every week. I was running 40 to 50 miles. I was spending hours in the pool working on my stroke technique. So physically, I was dialed in. I was locked in. I was very focused on training my body for what was to come. But guess what? My opinion, BUDS is about 70% mental and only about 20, maybe 30% physical, because Navy SEAL training is designed to break your body down. It's designed to get your body to quit, to stop working, and that is the moment that the instructors want to see if you've got what it takes between your two ears to really mentally persevere through the adversity that we're going through. And so I realized this. So I told my wife at the time when I was training for BUDS, Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL, that's our training. When I was training for that, before I was even in, when I was training, I turned to my wife and I said, sweetheart, this is my MO. This is my game plan going in to training. I said, I've got two options. I'm either going to die or I'm going to make it. I said, you know what? I'm drawing this figurative line in the sand, and I would rather die than quit. And I'm a man of faith. And so for me, if I die, I meet Jesus. And if I don't die, I become a Navy SEAL. So for me, it was really a win-win at that point. And I'll tell you what, I had some moments in training where I was the coldest. I had hypothermia, several things in my body. My IT band had ripped. I was broken. I was the coldest, the most miserable, and the most pain that I have ever been in my life. But you know what? My heart was still beating, which meant I was still in the fight.